people, welcome back. So I want to talk about something today. If there's something about me that we all know is that I am I like sport. That's why you see me putting on a white. That's why you see me putting on a Nike T-shirt. That tells you everything. Why I love football. I've got my Nike boots, my Adidas boots as well, and So that was not important. The reason I was saying this was because last we have trainings normally in the week twice. Like we have trainings either on Mondays or Tuesdays. Then we get trainings on Thursdays or Fridays too. And that's gonna depend on the days we have games. On the weekend. Like if we have a game on Saturday, then we have to train. On Thursday. But we have a game on Sunday, then we can train on Friday. And if we play a game on Sunday, we must train on Monday. It's just funny, but well, that's a little plan that I have. So this week I got back from school, Dutch, because right now I'm doing living in Deutschland. It's like after my Dutch course, I had to do living in Deutschland. So after I got done for my daily course, I had training on Tuesday, which was about let's say 6 o'clock. Then I took to the field with my friends. We got to the beach. While having this beautiful training session, I noticed something that really got my heart, that really got my attention.
Amazing!
And what is this thing? We all live in life and we are always trying to look for, things that are gonna inspire us, things that are gonna teach us, things that are gonna, add something to our lives, something that is gonna make us go forward. That motivation, that that push, anything you can call it, or wisdom or knowledge, or however we, like they say, the world is a teacher. So moving away from Cameroon, first of all, it is not easy. It's not easy, picking up mentors along the way, because there's a difference in culture, there's a difference in perspective, there's a difference in point of view, there's a difference in almost every aspect of life between the people. So I have to make sure that I try to learn the character traits of people perfectly, I'm sure, before I get into this relationship, or before I have people mentor me, or I have to receive knowledge from people. So because of this, I didn't want to go through learning people that much, which is a bad trait, because in every business milieu you find yourself, or in any sector of life you find yourself, there are definitely character traits that you must always learn, like body language, people's what people want, for example, like cognitive. There is this cognitive bias, some sort of this word. I don't know if that's the right word, but I think it should be cognitive bias. And because of these things, we cannot go through in life without having a total clue of them. So, but then I had to. That's not important. I had to tell myself, I'm gonna do this on my own without anybody, because I'm moving a lot. I left from Cameroon, then I went to Ukraine, I went to Hungary, I went to Austria, and then got to Germany. So finding a mentor is not really easy. So it has to be online, or it has to be some sort of in a digital platform. And I didn't want that. I want something I could relate to, something that I could see every day, something that I could touch, feel, something that I could talk to. Someone that I could. There is this cognitive bias, some sort of this word. I don't know if that's the right word, but I think it should be cognitive bias. And because of these things, we cannot go through in life without having a total clue of them. So, but then I had to. That's not important. I had to tell myself, I'm gonna do this on my own without anybody, because I'm moving a lot. I left from Cameroon, then I went to Ukraine, I went to Hungary, I went to Austria, and then got to Germany. So finding a mentor is not really easy. So it has to be online, or it has to be some sort of in a digital platform. And I didn't want that. I want something I could relate to, something that I could see every day, something that I could touch, feel, something that I could talk to, someone that I could, what I'm saying. So since I couldn't find that one, and I got to Germany and I settled down, so I go back to my story. My friends and I got for training, and we had this beautiful training session, and I had all of this mind obstruction, had all of these things going through my mind, thinking, because right now, because of the fact that I didn't want to have someone online to communicate with as a mentor, I had to turn back to nature, because like they say, nature is the best teacher. So because of that, I try to use every situation, every circumstances, everything that happened around me as a teacher, or as an experience. I try to listen to people's story, not necessarily seeing them as mentors or being their mentors, but having these fruitful conversations with them, you know, making sure that whatever you are giving out is deep within, and whatever you're receiving it fully. You know, there's a way to receive a message without being part of it. You know, there's a way of, I mean, act like a catalyst, like to boost the rate of a reaction, but you're not part of the reaction at the end of the day. So that's how I handle my conversations. If you are not sitting in a conversation, I'm gonna do everything possible to make sure that conversation goes on perfectly well. But I might not necessarily be on that cake in your life. I might not necessarily be like you. Like if I discuss with a criminal now, you might feel I'm a criminal. If I discuss with a lawyer now, you might think I'm a lawyer. If I discuss with a policeman now, you might feel like I'm a policeman. That's because I try to wear the clothes of the person I'm talking to. So because of this situation we got for training, and there were two balls lying in front of me. So after this warm-up session, where we go to touch the balls, because we don't get to training and immediately start touching the balls. Maybe when the coach is late, then we can do some tricks before the coach come, but normally you have to do the warm-up before you go touch the ball. So after we did the coach came early, so we did the warm-ups, we did the Freilaufen heißt, that is the free run. So nach dem Freilaufen haben wir, sorry. So after the free run, we had to start and do the exercises. So like I said, there were two balls lying in front of me, and I had my friends also behind me. They weren't actually concentrating on what was happening. So I had my two teammates. Actually, someone sent the first ball, because the balls were like far away from us. So I think the coach called for the ball to call for someone to send the ball to us. Then while the person kicked the ball, he kicked the first ball, and the first ball, oh, there's a siren noise. Okay, stop now. So he kicked the first ball, and the ball got to me, and I stopped it. I put the ball in position, and I was about to turn and face my coach and listen to the exercises, or to the exercises he was given. My other two teammates were running after this ball. You know, the funny thing about running after this ball, it was that while running after this ball, the second ball got sent. Normally, as any person, you would say, okay, now we have two balls for two people, so why not just stop and get one for myself alone, while the other person gets this one. That's not what happened. These two players, when the second ball got sent, they left the first ball